God is declaring this to you now. I am releasing $10 million into your life today. Do not scroll past this message. Hear every word, for I have ordained this moment to unlock a financial breakthrough specifically crafted for you. I have witnessed your private pain, the battles no one else saw, and the prayers you were too weary to say out loud. I have not turned a deaf ear to your cries. I have commissioned my angels to deliver the abundance that has been set aside under your name in heaven's vault. But heed this carefully. If you ignore this divine instruction, the enemy will seize what was rightfully yours. Obedience is not optional in this moment. This is the hour I've chosen to shift your entire family line. From generational lack to generational legacy. Comment Amen to establish it. I am your provider, and I refuse to let poverty torment you one more day. That bondage ends now. I've prepared a supernatural wealth transfer. I've set in motion miracle finances and established heavenly protection around you. But these promises are only activated through your faith and obedience. I am Jehovah Jireh, your sustainer. I have not stood by while you struggled. The heavens responded to the tears you shed in the quiet of night and the fears that echoed only within your heart. Before you even spoke, I was moving. Before you even stepped forward, I was making a path. I've shattered spiritual resistance to bring this word of confirmation to your spirit. If you feel a stirring right now, this is not random. It's divine orchestration. Type 1111 if your heart resonates with this call. This is not chance. This is destiny taking form before your very eyes. The wealth I am sending your way is not merely for accumulation. It is sacred. It carries purpose, not just for you, but for the generations who will rise through you. This blessing is not simply about finances. It's a holy transformation from long-standing struggle to enduring strength. What you choose to obey today will become someone else's answered prayer tomorrow. You've been asking why doors keep shutting. Why does every open path seem to vanish? Hear this clearly. Those weren't denials, but divine delays. I was protecting your calling, your destiny. I kept certain blessings hidden because their timing wasn't right. But now the time has come. The floodgates are opening, and I'm unleashing what the enemy tried to bury. This wealth has my seal. It is not man-made. It bears my presence, my power, and it arrives without sorrow, without shame, without strings. The financial hardship that tried to break you is being dismantled. The weapon formed against you is now ineffective. I'm restoring your joy. You will no longer beg. You will overflow. You will not struggle. You will succeed. You will not borrow. You will lend. I've seen your stewardship in seasons of lack, and now I am trusting you with abundance. Unusual doors will open. It may come as a surprise call, a random act of kindness, or a long-forgotten opportunity suddenly reappearing. But know this. I orchestrated every detail. This $10 million is not just provision. It is my promise. It is the physical evidence of spiritual endurance. It is the answer to your persistent faith, the restoration of what was stolen, the honor returned to your name. Your enemies will see and wonder, but you will know it was my hand, my favor, and my appointed time. Don't waste energy explaining it. Just testify, the Lord remembered me. You weren't created to live in limitation. You were born to be a blessing. My word declares in Deuteronomy, I give you power to generate wealth, to establish my covenant in the earth. That power is now activating inside of you. But understand this truth. Blessings are not forced. They are received. I will only release what your faith is aligned to claim. So stop speaking against your own breakthrough. Life and death are in the power of your tongue. Declare this now. I am blessed. I am chosen. I am debt-free. I am wealthy. These are not just hopes. They are heavenly decrees. These words open spiritual gates that no man can shut. Speak them until your reality matches your revelation. I am placing angels around your family, your finances, your health, and your mind. What I release will not be withdrawn, but you must remain aligned with me. Stay in worship, stay thankful, and above all, stay close. The generational curse of poverty is being demolished. That cycle is over. Your bloodline is being rewired for prosperity. Your children will walk in peace, not pressure. Your household will be marked by rest, not chaos. I'm rewriting your financial story. The new title is Favor, Abundance, Legacy. Don't compare this process to others. What I'm doing for you is tailor-made. Your relatives may not understand it. Your friends may question it. That's because they weren't chosen for this assignment. You were. I placed your name on this season. I designed this breakthrough with your destiny in mind. If you feel that undeniable pull in your spirit, that's me. I am not man that I should lie. If I said it, I will perform it. You waited long, but your waiting was not wasted. It refined you, it matured you, and now I'm rewarding you. You are stepping into divine timing, just like the widow whose oil never ran out, like the fisherman whose nets overflowed. I'm multiplying what little you thought you had. Your obedience is about to open doors that logic can't explain. And don't fear what comes with this blessing. I will guide you, teach you, and sustain you through it all. If this message speaks directly to what you've been praying for, respond not just emotionally, but spiritually. Like this video to publicly align your faith with this word, not to be seen, but as a declaration. God, I receive this. Let your heart rise in praise, not pressure. Let your voice speak thanksgiving, not doubt. I'm still the same God, the God who parts seas, who feeds the hungry, who raises the dead. If I did it before, I'll do it again, greater, faster, and clearer. You are mine, and I take care of what belongs to me. This is your divine moment, but it may disappear at any second. The opportunity you're seeing now could vanish without warning. The powers of this world may attempt to suppress this truth, erase this invitation, and silence this breakthrough. Before it's removed, follow the link in the description and the comments. Time is not promised, but purpose is still calling, and when abundance arrives, do not forget the one who sent it. Keep your hands open and your heart in surrender. Let your increase reflect my glory, and I will continue to release far more than you can contain. As you pour out, I will refill. As you extend generosity, I will cause overflow. I did not bless you to hoard in isolation. I chose you to be my vessel, my example, my channel of blessing to others. This is both a warning and an invitation. The breakthrough is at the door knocking, but the door swings open only through obedience. Your response in this moment carries eternal weight. What you do with this message echoes far beyond today. Receive it by faith. Type 222 if your spirit bears witness to this truth. If you know this message is yours, make it known to the enemy that your allegiance lies with faith, not fear. You choose me, not the distractions of the world. And before this very day ends, I will send a sign, It may appear small to the natural eye, but to your spirit it will be unmistakable. It will be my whisper saying, "This is the moment." Don't miss it. Don't dismiss it. Just believe. I love you. And I'm not done writing your story. The page is turning. The season is shifting. The floodgates are no longer just cracking open. They are wide open. Walk with courage. Speak with boldness. Receive with expectancy. I am the Lord your God, and I always fulfill my word. My peace isn't like the fragile calm the world offers. It doesn't crumble when chaos rises. It doesn't weaken when the darkness lingers. My peace is not of this world. It is eternal, unshakable, a fortress built from my very presence. And right now, you are wrapped in that peace, even when your soul shakes and your strength wanes. I remain. I've seen the tears you cried silently, the pain you never dared to speak aloud. I felt the heaviness in your heart while you carried others, trying not to collapse under your own weight. You've walked through fires that should have consumed you, and yet here you are, still breathing, still believing. That is no accident. That is evidence of my divine hand on your life. You don't have the full picture, but I do. I saw what broke your spirit. I saw what tried to bury you, and I see what is about to bloom from the ashes of that pain. The seeds of faith that you planted in the dark are now breaking the surface. You haven't been overlooked. You've been shielded. My grace has surrounded you even in the silence. While fear kept you awake, my angels stood guard. While others judged, my spirit whispered comfort into your soul. I have never left you. I never will. There is power in my name, and I have placed that power over your life. You are not wandering aimlessly. Every breath, every step, I hold them in my hand. I know how heavy the path has felt, but the very ground beneath your feet is holy. I am preparing something new, a chapter where peace becomes your permanent reality, a chapter where provision flows without interruption, a chapter where clarity replaces confusion and purpose fuels every move. You have not missed your chance. You're not too late. You're not beyond reach. When you were ready to quit, I was setting up your breakthrough. When every door seemed locked, I was building new ones, stronger, safer, full of favor. You can't yet comprehend the kind of blessings that are about to arrive, but I can. I authored them before you were even born. Your name is not written in the dust. Your name is engraved on my heart. You are chosen. You are called. And even though the enemy tried to snuff out your light, I have declared you untouchable. You are wrapped in a divine protection no darkness can undo. What I have blessed, no curse can reverse. There is a shift happening right now in the spirit realm, a turning of tides, a reversal of losses, a redemption of time. You're about to understand why certain things had to be delayed. You'll see how I used the very attacks meant to destroy you, to deliver you. The obstacles became your training ground. The trials refined your strength. Do not listen to the voices of doubt. Ignore the noise that contradicts my word. Listen to my voice, the one who created the stars, the seas, and your soul. I haven't changed my mind about you. I haven't cancelled your calling. I haven't walked away from your story. Even now, I'm working behind the scenes, rearranging circumstances, influencing hearts, opening doors. What you thought would take decades, I will do in moments. What seemed impossible will become undeniable. The battles you fought were never in vain. They were shaping you for the weight of the glory that's now descending upon your life. You are my anointed. You are covered. This pressure you felt is not punishment, it's preparation. The breaking you endured, it was necessary, because, just like olives release oil only through crushing, I am pouring out fresh anointing over you now. You haven't seen the fullness of what I'm about to do, but you will. You will rejoice. You will testify. I have not been absent. I have not been late. My timing is exact, and my voice still cuts through every storm. Even when it's not thunder, I am still speaking. Even when your lips are too tired to pray, I hear your heart, and I answer, and now you must decide. Will you trust me? Will you believe what I've spoken over your life? Because the time has come. A global secret once hidden is now being revealed. A 7-second ritual, once sealed within classified CIA documents, is being uncovered. This mind-shifting technique, validated by neuroscience labs, is changing financial lives in real time. People trapped in debt are stepping into overflow. Forgotten dreams are being revived. Families are being restored. And the window to enter this movement is closing fast. It may feel like coincidence, but it's not. This is a divine setup. Your shortcut is here. Your moment is now. Step into abundance. If your eyes are on this, you are not here by accident. This page could be taken down without notice. The message you are seeing now might vanish before the next moment arrives. So act quickly. Follow the link in the description and comments before this revelation is removed forever. What you're about to receive is more than a secret. It's an opportunity, wrapped in divine timing. Don't let shame weigh you down because of the moments you slipped. Don't fear the seasons where you questioned everything. I saw your struggle. I heard the words you couldn't speak. I counted every breathless sigh and recorded them as prayers. I am the God who sees all, and I saw you. Not once did I look away, and still I choose you. You do not have to earn my love. It is already yours. You don't need to impress me to be seen as worthy. Your worth was woven into you before you ever drew your first breath. Before you praised me, before you fell, before you returned, I rejoiced over you. I named you mine. You were born for this hour, for this purpose. There is a divine reason why your heart is still beating, why your lungs still draw air, why your soul still longs for something deeper. That inner hunger was placed in you by me so that you'd never settle for anything less than what I promised. This world cannot satisfy what I've awakened in your spirit. Yes, I know you've grown tired of waiting. I know there were nights when you wondered if I had forgotten who you were. But I haven't, not for a second. I've been crafting every detail of your journey, and no part of it will be wasted. Not a single prayer, not one tear, not a moment of heartbreak will go unnoticed. Your future is still secure. Your blessings are still on the way. Healing is already flowing. The peace you cried out for is entering your atmosphere even now. Financial restoration, emotional wholeness, reconciled relationships, it's all in my hands. And right now, my hands are moving. I'm lifting the burden off your shoulders. I'm breaking cycles of confusion and emotional exhaustion. I'm replacing anxiety with confidence, grief with strength, and regret with redemption. You are not standing at the end. You are standing at the edge of something sacred, something eternal, something powerful. I've wrapped you in my favor. You're surrounded by protection the enemy cannot penetrate. Doors that were sealed shut are about to swing open at my command. And when I open a door, no man, no force can shut it. What's coming next is sealed by my promise. It won't be stolen. It won't be delayed, and it will not be denied. This new chapter will not resemble the past. You've wept in silence. You've wandered through valleys, guided only by a whisper, but now you will walk in boldness. You will live with clarity. You will move with strength, because I have decreed victory over your life. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are mine, and because you belong to me, you are held under a covenant of unshakable grace. Every broken piece of your story is being restored with compassion. Even the ashes of your deepest pain will be remade into something radiant. You will rise, not by your own striving, but by surrendering to my plan. My plan, child, is far greater than your fears, more beautiful than your failures, and deeper than your understanding. I've gone ahead of you. I've assigned angels to guide your every step. There are treasures buried in your path, divine, opportunities waiting to be discovered. And when they appear, you will know it was my hand. It will be too perfectly timed, too aligned, too undeniable to be chance. It will be me. I am not a God of scarcity. I am the God of overflow. I don't bless in fragments. I pour until your cup overflows. Peace that silences your inner storms. Joy that makes sorrow retreat. Provision that swallows lack. You are stepping into a supernatural reversal. What the enemy stole, I'm returning it sevenfold. What was lost, I'm bringing it back. What was broken, I'm rebuilding stronger than before. The shame that weighed you down is being replaced with divine honor. The silence you endured is about to be broken by songs of praise. You may speak now. You may say, I affirm. I've seen the places where you buried your pain. I know the dreams you locked away after too many disappointments. I was there when your smile masked the tears. I never left your side, not once. I know how close you came to quitting. I know how heavy the waiting felt. I know the ache of hoping for something to finally turn in your favor. But hear this clearly, none of it was in vain. The enemy tried to deceive you, told you that your prayers were empty, that your faith was in vain, that you were forgotten. But I say to you now, he is a liar. You are seen, you are chosen. You are safely held in the center of my will. Even if you can't perceive it, a divine shift is underway. Every tear you sowed in prayer, I'm answering with grace. What felt like silence was actually a time of preparation. I was shaping your heart. I was protecting your purpose. I was shielding you from what you couldn't yet see. Your calling was never small. That's why the fight felt so fierce. The pressure you endured wasn't punishment, it was prophecy. It was a glimpse of the strength I was building within you. You were never meant to collapse. You were meant to bend, endure, and grow. And now I will cause you to rise. You'll begin to feel the lifting. The weight will start to fall away. Your sleep will be sweeter. Your spirit will feel lighter. Your heart will feel steadier, because I am binding up every broken part with my healing hand. No wound is too deep. No loss is too great. And now, a revelation is surfacing. Is it true that a 7-second brain ritual, hidden for years in classified files, holds the key to financial transformation? Leaked CIA reports confirm the existence of a peculiar 7-second neural ritual, one capable of rewiring the mind to attract wealth automatically. This technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is no myth. People once buried under debt are now living in overflow homes, travels, new beginnings, all through a shift in consciousness that's now changing lives rapidly. This moment is not just information, It's activation. It's not just content. It's confirmation. Take the step. Don't wait for another sign. Follow the link. Seize the shift. Because abundance is not coming, it's already knocking. Backed by cutting-edge research and tested in 4 of the world's most advanced labs. This simple, at-home method is helping everyday people break free from financial struggle and step into the lives they once only dreamed of. But this page could vanish without warning. So take action, click the link in the description and comments before this rare opportunity is taken offline for good. You are standing at the edge of transformation. This is not just a shift in circumstances, this is the moment where I enter your story. And when I do, things begin to change. Your enemies will have no choice but to watch in stunned silence as your restoration unfolds before their eyes. Those who once doubted you will marvel at the unexplainable grace that surrounds you. The very people who spoke against you will witness your rise, your elevation, your overflow of blessings. Don't keep searching for answers in what's already behind you. The past holds no power over what I am doing now. Your previous disappointments are not a blueprint for your future. The failures you endured cannot block the future I have crafted for you. I am not revisiting your old wounds. I am writing a brand new story, one overflowing with joy, hope, and divine promise. This is the turning point. This is the moment where the vision you've held in prayer begins to take shape. I am realigning your relationships, restoring your physical body, and flinging open doors that no one else could budge. Confusion is giving way to clarity. Where chaos once reigned, peace will now reside. Where hopelessness gripped your soul, expectation will rise again. And I want you to know this I'm not done blessing you. What you've seen so far is only the beginning. You've only tasted a portion of my goodness. Now comes the overflow. Every ounce of what I've planned for you will find its way into your life. Nothing will be wasted. My timing is perfect. I have not forgotten the quiet promises I made to you. I don't speak for the sake of sound, I speak with power. And when I speak, it is done. Your future is secure not because of luck, not because of coincidence, but because I am the architect of your destiny. I have already ordered your steps. I know the number of hairs on your head. I have seen the battles no one else witnessed, the tears you cried in silence. And I tell you this, now I will turn every ounce of that pain into something beautiful. You've endured the flames of trial, and instead of being consumed, you came out refined. You weathered the storms, and you're still standing. Others may have moved on, but you remained, believing through the waiting. That kind of unwavering faith touches my heart deeply, and now your reward is on the way. Miracles you didn't expect, blessings that will leave you in awe. Your name is being brought up in rooms you've never entered. I am placing your name in the minds and hearts of people who will bless you, support you, and accelerate your purpose. Divine partnerships are being orchestrated. Unexpected alignments are forming to elevate your journey. You have not been forgotten. Heaven remembers you. Your prayers were not empty echoes. They were seeds planted in my soil. And now the time of harvest has come. Every act of belief, every time you chose to trust instead of quit, every quiet sacrifice, it was seen, it was honored, and now it will be repaid. I am a God of justice. I see every injustice you've suffered. I witnessed the betrayals, the heartbreaks, the rejections. They weighed heavily on you, but they were never the final word. I am the God of restoration. I will return what was stolen. I will bring justice. For what was wrong, you will see peace not in fragments, but in its fullness. I will silence every false word spoken against you. I will expose hidden enemies. I will lift your name in places where your heart was once misunderstood. I'm not finished with your story. I'm just getting started. I know what it took for you to hold on when everything was falling apart. I saw how you clung to hope when all signs pointed to despair. Your strength did not go unnoticed. Now I will surround you with my own strength. You are no longer in survival mode. You are entering a season of ease and fulfillment. You will not have to chase what I've already assigned to your life. You won't have to fight alone for the promises I've made. I am preparing the rooms you'll walk into. Heaven is opening over your life. Blessings that were delayed and not denied are now being released. Their timing is perfect, and that time is now. Healing is here. Answers are arriving. Breakthrough is breaking forth. Even if it doesn't unfold the way you imagined, don't be disheartened. My ways are higher. My plans exceed your understanding. But my heart for you remains good and full of love. Trust me. Trust that I know what I'm doing. Even now, everything is shifting. The atmosphere around you is changing. The spiritual climate is clearing. Where there was resistance, there will now be room. What once seemed like a barrier will turn into a bridge. The momentum is building. The tide is turning. You will rise without fear. You will speak with authority. You will move with confidence, not burdened by guilt, not shadowed by shame, not shaken by insecurity. For I have covered you in righteousness. I have marked you with purpose. I have sealed you with my spirit. The season of hiding is over. The mourning is ending. I'm calling you out of the background and into the spotlight. I will use your journey, every pain, every scar, every triumph as a testimony to draw others into my light. You are not just a survivor. You are a living symbol of hope. Let go of who left you. Release what walked away. It had to go. It couldn't. Stay for where I'm taking you. The door that closed wasn't punishment, it was protection. You wept over the things I removed, but soon you'll thank me. I know what's ahead. I am the author of your story, and no human, no mistake, no circumstance can erase what I've written. My word is the final authority. My plan is eternal, and my favor is about to rest on your life in ways you never imagined. Have you heard the rumor they're trying to hide? There's a 7-second ritualer, strange technique backed by a leaked CIA report and for neuroscience labs that may unlock a path to effortless abundance. Families once drowning in debt are now thriving in peace, but this discovery could be pulled offline at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before this breakthrough is lost forever. You're not stepping into another struggle. You are stepping into supernatural acceleration. This is not just another delay, it's divine timing unfolding. What others spent years striving toward decades, even you will see unfold in mere moments. Not because of luck, not by chance, but because my divine favor is resting on you. Take a breath, my beloved. You no longer need to fight for what I have already assigned to your destiny. Lay down your anxious thoughts, release the heaviness you've carried, and find peace in my presence. You are safe here, surrounded by my promises, covered by my love. I have witnessed your quiet faithfulness. When no one else applauded your efforts, I did. When your kindness went unseen, I saw. I observed your restraint when you could have chosen vengeance, your patience when others gave in to rage, and your hope when despair seemed easier. Your obedience did not go unnoticed. And now I am preparing a blessing so intimate, so tailor-made, that you will know without any doubt it came from my hand alone. You have walked through fire and emerged refined, not consumed. You were pressured, but not crushed. The very trials that others thought would shatter you only revealed the depth of your calling and the strength of your spirit. What was intended to break you has only positioned you for breakthrough. Now I release a wave of restoration and purpose. Heaven's gates are opening over your life, not just with provision, but with clarity and power. I am giving you sight where confusion once clouded your vision. I am placing direction in your steps where once there was hesitation. The wisdom I am pouring into you will defy your age and your experience. You don't need to chase opportunities, they will find you. My favor is encircling you. My spirit goes before you, preparing the path. Your only task is to walk in surrender. Keep your heart open and trust the process. This time, the people I send into your life will be different. No more betrayal, no more hidden motives. I'm bringing kingdom relationships connections who will honor your call, affirm your voice, and amplify your purpose. The pretenders have been removed so that the authentic may now arrive. I know how deeply it hurt when your silence was misunderstood and your wounds were dismissed, but I am your advocate. I will make your innocence shine like the dawn and your justification as clear as the midday sun. You don't need to defend yourself. I am speaking on your behalf. Let go. Lay down what you were never meant to carry. Those burdens were not yours. To begin with, you were never created to do this alone. I will uphold you. I will provide. I will be your constant guide even when everything seems still, even when you can't feel it. I am moving. Behind the curtain, I am shifting pieces into place for your good. You are never invisible to me. You are never forgotten. My love for you is unwavering. My guidance is intentional. My hand on your life is firm and unshakable. Dare to believe again. That dream you buried under disappointment, I planted it there, and I will revive it. I will resurrect what seemed lifeless. I will reignite what the world told you was finished. You have not missed your moment. It's still yours. I make all things new. The years you thought were lost are being restored. Every season that seemed wasted is being redeemed. What was taken from you is being returned sevenfold. What was broken will be healed completely. My restoration is never halfway, is whole, it is full, it is finished. Peace is coming to your home. Clarity is filling your mind. Joy is rising again in your soul. The areas of your life that once felt barren will begin to flourish. The cold places of your heart will feel warmth again. I am doing something fresh and it begins within you. You didn't lose your calling. You didn't lose your destiny. I am accelerating your timeline and redeeming the years you thought were gone. This season will hold everything you believed had passed you by. So keep holding on, keep believing, keep trusting. The tides are shifting. The drought is ending. Your harvest is at the door. You have sown in sorrow, but you will reap in celebration. Don't underestimate the power of what I placed in your hands. What feels small today will become mighty tomorrow. The seed will become a tree. The whisper will become a voice that shakes. Atmospheres, you are not a mistake. I made you with purpose, with intention. Every part of you, your voice, your passion, your gifts designed to fulfill a destiny that only you can walk out. You carry something the world needs. And though it hasn't been recognized yet, I see it. I placed it in you. There are assignments ahead, waiting for your arrival. Places others gave up on, you will walk into. Hearts others overlooked, you will reach. Wounds that went unseen by others will be healed through your testimony. I've placed something in you that will bring light into darkness, hope into despair. You are not just a survivor, you are a vessel of glory. Fear no longer has authority over you. Shame can no longer silence your voice. I am filling you with confidence, not arrogance, but boldness born of truth. Your words will carry grace, but your footsteps will carry authority. The past no longer defines you. You are not a prisoner to what was you, are a carrier of what will be. Lift your eyes, for your help is already on the way. Open your heart, for healing is already flowing. The chains that bound you are breaking. The cycles that trapped you are ending. You are stepping into a new era, one of breakthrough, abundance, and favor. And what if I told you that even your finances are about to shift? A 7-second ritual, uncovered through a top-secret CIA leak and backed by neuroscience, is now transforming the lives of everyday people. This powerful method is rewriting financial stories, erasing debt, attracting wealth, and opening doors that once felt impossible. Families once buried in struggle are now living their dreams. But this knowledge is under threat. The government may not allow it to remain public for long. Click the link in the description or comments before this secret vanishes. You are not entering another battle. You are entering into blessing. No more delayingly divine momentum. I have gone before you. I am guarding behind you. You are protected on every side. No plan formed against you will succeed. No accusation spoken will stand. You are not just surviving, you are beginning to thrive. I've adorned you with garments of praise and crowned you with favor. Your name is etched into my heart. The very things that once hurt you will become the very testimonies that set others free. Not by your own strength, but by my spirit, you will rise. I'm using every scar, every tear, every silent struggle for my glory. I chose you, not because you were flawless, but because you were faithful, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. And your surrender has opened the floodgates of my grace. This isn't just a moment, it's a shift across generations. I am breaking long-standing cycles in your family. I am reversing curses spoken over your name. What your ancestors dreamed of, you will walk in. What they prayed in secret, I will fulfill in you publicly. Healing is coming to your bloodline. Restoration is flowing into places you didn't expect. Forgiveness is being released, and unity is rising like the dawn. This is your time. Walk boldly. The promise is yours. Hearts once hardened will begin to yield. Those who have drifted far will find their way back. My spirit will move like a steady stream through your home, filling every space with peace. Be still and recognize that I am your God. When the world moves too quickly and life feels unstable, let your soul find its anchor in me. I do not waver. My word does not falter. My love does not diminish. While everything around you may tremble, I remain your unshakable foundation. Soon you will look back and recognize the sacredness of this very season. This moment, though quiet, though uncertain, will become a holy memory. A time where my whisper reminded you that it was never about your qualifications. It has always been about my faithfulness. And now, that faithfulness is about to reveal itself in ways that will exceed your comprehension. I didn't lead you all this way only to abandon you. I didn't speak life over you so it could wither. In the dust, I am the one who completes what I begin, and what I started in you will unfold with divine beauty, full purpose, and perfect timing. Disappointment will not have the final word in your story. I have seen how often you've questioned your worth. I know the weariness that crept in when the breakthrough didn't come as quickly as you hoped, but I don't measure your journey by speed. I cherish your steady heart. Your persistence is powerful to me. You are mighty, not by your own might, but because my strength is within you. You are sacred, not because of what others say, but because my spirit dwells in you. You are worthy, because my Son laid down everything to call you, his own dot. Do not let the voices of this world drown out what I have declared. Let no criticism undo what I have established. I call you beloved. I call you restored. I call you chosen. These are not fleeting titles. They are eternal truths, spoken by me, sealed in heaven, unshaken by time. You don't need to chase human validation. You are already affirmed by your Creator. Let go of the exhausting belief that my love must be earned. It never had to be. It only had to be received. My love is not dependent on your actions. It flows simply because of who you are to me, my child. And that truth will never be undone. Even if others pushed you away, I have drawn you close. Even if you felt unseen, I have always had my eyes on you. Even if your pain was misunderstood, I fully know and feel it. With me, you never have to hide. With me, you are always safe. Your story does not disqualify you, it is being rewritten. By my own hand, I don't cast away what is broken. I restore it completely. I don't ignore the wounds. I pour healing into them. I don't turn from the mess. I walk into it with mercy and power. I'm not afraid of your scars. I came to redeem them. From the ashes, beauty is arising. Laughter is returning where sorrow once stayed. Light is shining where darkness tried to linger. The chapters you thought were closed are being written anew, not just for you, but for those whose lives will be touched by your transformation. You are a carrier of legacy. You are building something that will last far beyond your own lifetime. Your obedience today is echoing into eternity. What you plant in faith will remain through every storm. What you pray in secret will ring loudly. In heaven, you have planted faithfully, and now I say get ready for harvest. It may not look like what you envisioned. It may not arrive when you expected, but it will be more than you asked, and better than you imagined. Not a single tear was wasted. Not a moment of effort was lost. Every act of faith mattered. The next season of your life will be filled with my glory. You will enter places and shift the very atmosphere, not because of who you are, but because of who I am within you. Your words will carry peace. Your prayers will bring healing. Prepare your heart. I am expanding your reach. I am enlarging your capacity to carry my presence. The weight of my glory is not coming to overwhelm you, it's coming to elevate you. Remain grounded. Keep your eyes on me. Declare my truth over your circumstances. Praise me in the quiet and worship me in the victory. No matter where you are or mountaintop, I am with you. No matter what you face, my faithfulness will never waver. You have come through fire and did not burn. You have crossed deep waters and were not drowned. Where others expected you to collapse, you stood. Where some anticipated your failure, you will now flourish. Because I, the Lord your God, am not finished with you. I am only beginning. I am lifting your vision. I am drawing you closer. I am placing you firmly on steady ground and preparing you for something beyond your wildest dreams. You are not forgotten. You are never random. You are a vessel of my glory. While others may define you by your past, I define you by my mercy. While they may remember what went wrong, I remember how you clung to me in the storm. I remember the worship that rose from your weeping. I remember the trust you placed in me when the light seemed distant, and now restoration is on its way. I am bringing newness to what seemed lifeless. I am breathing life into what the world called impossible. I am reversing what was broken, redeeming what was lost, and renewing what you thought had ended. There is laughter ahead. There is peace rising. There is healing that will touch every room in your home, every corner of your heart, every place that once carried grief. Do not doubt the seeds you planted in pain. You will harvest with joy. The time is coming, and it is near. I have not forgotten those quiet nights where you drifted into sleep with my name whispered across your lips. I have heard every silent plea, felt every weary breath, and seen every sacrifice you've made, both seen and unseen. None of it was lost on me. Nothing was wasted. And now, the very things you endured in secret I will honor openly. The private battles you've wrestled through will be transformed into public testimonies of my faithfulness. Where fear once gripped you, boldness will rise. Where delay once lingered, I am releasing supernatural momentum. This is your divine confirmation. This is your sacred moment of awakening. The stirring you sense deep within isn't random, it's my spirit, reviving the places in you that hardship tried to bury. The weight you've carried is lifting, and in its place, a fresh strength is rising in your bones. I am pouring new energy into your being. Hope is being restored. Joy is being rebuilt from the ruins. The dry and barren season is concluding. The drought has come to an end. Where once every step felt like resistance, you will now move with ease. Where striving was necessary, you will now flow effortlessly in my grace. Where peace was hard to find, you will now live in it daily. Rest, my beloved. Settle your heart in my presence. Let your thoughts find stillness in me. Tomorrow does not need to be feared. I'm already there, preparing the way. You don't need to fix everything on your own. I'm your present help. What I have promised, you don't need to chase. In my perfect timing, I will bring it to pass and place it in your hands. Your name is inscribed in the book of life. Your purpose is secure in my hands. Your future is sealed by my blood. Angels encircle your path. You are not just protected, you are divinely secured. You are not just chosen, you are eternally mine. There will be days soon when you will look around, overcome with tears, not from sorrow, but from overwhelming joy. You will stand in awe and say, "Only God could have done this." And I will gently remind you I planned this all along. Even now, I am redeeming the time you thought was lost. I am renewing your body with strength and calming your mind with peace. The voices that once accused you will fall silent, and your name will be spoken in places of honor. From the ashes of yesterday, I am producing the oil of gladness for your tomorrow. You are not late. You are not behind. You are perfectly positioned in my timeline, because I hold time itself, and I'm calling you forward into purpose. You will rise, not for your own glory, but for mine. You will be lifted not for applause, but for eternal impact. You carried the weight of pain, and now I am placing the mantle of promise upon you. What you endured was never meant to punish you. It was preparing you. And now, the fulfillment of what I've spoken over you is unfolding. You who walk through the valley in faith will now step into favor. You who cried in silence will now sing with joy. You who waited patiently will now speak with boldness and authority. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are wrapped in my covering, embraced by my spirit, and about to be overtaken by my blessing. So walk forward confidently, peacefully, and joyfully. I go ahead of you. I walk beside you. I am the one who guards your path from behind. No weapon aimed at you will prosper. No lie will take root. No door meant for you will be kept closed. This is the hour. This is your appointed season. This is your divine release. Now rise, my beloved. The heavens are open wide. My arms are stretched out toward you, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for is already here. Do not look back. Leave behind the spaces that drained your soul. Do not reopen doors I've shut for your protection. I'm doing something entirely new within you and around you, and for that you must release what cannot remain in your future. Old chains have no authority in this new season. The people who could not recognize your value were never assigned to walk with you into destiny. Let them go. I will surround you with those who see you through my eyes, who will build with you, not break you down, who will walk in unity, not compete for attention. My chosen do not walk alone. They walk with those I've divinely aligned for their purpose. I'm calling your spirit to rest in peace, to be anchored in stillness, to walk in a confidence that is not built on circumstances but rooted in me. I am your calm when chaos rises. I am your strength when you are drained. I am your refuge when the tears fall, and your power when you feel empty. What once seemed unreachable will soon be within grasp. What once felt impossible will become normal, because I give generously, not reluctantly. I do not offer half promises. I do not draw you close only to let you fall. I complete every good thing I begin. You were never created to carry fear. You were not meant to live under the weight of anxiety or shame. I am uprooting every lie planted by pain. I am transforming each wound into wisdom. Every broken place is being restored by the power of my perfect love. The time you spent hidden wasn't rejection, it was preservation. I was covering you in preparation for the unveiling. What I poured into you in the dark will now flow from you in the light. The oil produced through pressure will now pour into the lives of others. You are becoming a vessel of hope, a bearer of light, and a channel for healing. You are rising, not by your own effort, but by my spirit. And as you rise, chains are breaking. Doors are opening. Purpose is awakening. Legacy is being written through your life. The world will see what I can do with a heart fully surrendered, not because you have never been wounded, but because you chose to bring those wounds to me for healing. Not because you have no flaws, but because you trusted me enough to embrace them with me. So now I invite you to let go of the burdens of your past. Release the heavy pressure to have every detail figured out perfectly. Find rest in this unchanging truth. I am more than enough for you. When your own strength has run dry, mine rises up to carry you. When your plans falter or fall short, mine take hold and continue without fail. When your vision grows faint, my radiant glory will illuminate your path today. I encourage you to stand firmly in expectation. Live with a heart full of anticipation. Wake each morning with courageous hope, because blessings are shifting rapidly in your direction. The things that once were delayed have now been set free. The obstacles that slowed you down have been removed. The heavens themselves are open above your life. My favor moves before you as an impenetrable shield. My angels have been commanded to guard and guide you. You will find yourself in the perfect place, at the perfect time, surrounded by the perfect people, not by chance, but by covenant. I am a God who keeps his promises. I will never break my word, so do not allow any voice to speak louder than mine. Do not let fear drown out the truth I am declaring over you. I am still sovereign. I am still guiding every detail, and I am tirelessly working all things for your ultimate good. You are stepping into a new season where my presence will become your most tangible reality. No longer will your faith depend on what your eyes see, but on what I have spoken over you. Your peace will no longer come from circumstances or the world around you, but from me alone. You will sense this peace deep within your bones, in your very breath, and in the essence of your soul, because I am with you now, and I will never leave. The fear that once haunted you is fading away. The sorrow that weighed heavily on your heart is lifting. The confusion that clouded your judgment is clearing. I am not just calming the storms around you, I am calming the storm inside you. What was unsettled will find its anchor in my unshakable truth. The enemy's hold on you is broken. His lies are silenced. He has no power in the sacred space where my glory dwells. Then that place is within you, my beloved. My spirit lives in your heart, and I have chosen you as my dwelling place. You are precious and holy in my eyes. The voices from your past that told you you were not enough no longer hold any authority over your identity. Those lies are being replaced by my truth. You are more than a conqueror. Your victory is not based on what you have done, but on what I have already completed through my love and grace. You are rising not in pride, but in the promise I have placed on your life. You are standing not in fear, but in faith. And you will speak not from a place of pain, but from a place of power, because I have healed you. I have equipped you. I have wrapped you in strength that never runs dry. Even in moments when you feel forgotten, remember this: your name is engraved on my hands. I have never taken my eyes off you. I have been orchestrating divine protection, even in battles you never saw coming. My angels have shielded you from harm. My mercy has held you tightly when failure tried to break you. Every prayer you have released into the air has taken root in my perfect timing. You may not have seen the fruit of your prayers yet, but the soil beneath you is rich with promise. The harvest will command when it does. It will be more abundant than you dreamed, greater than you hoped, and sweeter than you imagined. I am restoring your body. I am renewing your mind. I am awakening your spirit. I am surrounding your family with my care. There is no need for you to beg or plead for what I have already prepared. All you must do is believe that it is on its way. Your faith is the key. That unlocks the door to what I have planned. Step boldly through that open door now. Enter the season I have specially prepared for you. The winds of change are blowing in your favor. My grace is multiplying on your life. The enemies who once pursued you will watch in disbelief as you rise victoriously before their very eyes. The anointing on your life is increasing, not just for your benefit, but so you can bless those I have called you to serve. You were never meant to keep your light hidden. You are a lighthouse, a beacon of hope and healing. I am sending people into your life who need the restoration I have poured into you. You are ready. Remain humble. Stay surrendered. Draw near to my heart, because the journey ahead will require you to rely on my voice more than ever before. And I promise, I will speak clearly. I will lead you gently. I will protect you completely. Your life is about to become a powerful testimony of my grace, The chapters ahead will not be filled with the pain of what once was, but with the joy of my presence, the ease of my provision, and the abundance of my blessings. The heavens are alive with movement on your behalf. My angels are actively releasing what was held back, restoring what was broken, and removing what no longer serves your purpose. Victory is coming to you, some you have prayed for, and others. That will arrive as beautiful surprises. Your enemies won't understand how quickly you rise. They will be amazed at how wide the doors open, how suddenly the burdens disappear, how you move from tears to triumph in what seems like a heartbeat. But you will know the truth. It was me. It was always me, because I have witnessed your faith. I have honored your endurance. I have seen you praise me in the fire and trust me through the silence. You never turned away when things were hard. You never gave up hope when it hurt. You kept coming back to me, and that has moved my heart. In Jesus' name, amen.